Hi guys, it's Pure Gamer, and I hope there's not too much background noise. I've got my Xbox, editing a video on the Xbox, doing it that way. But basically, this is just a cool video that I saw the other day that I'm hoping I'm not going to get a copyright strike on it, because basically I'm going to talk about something completely different. Now, basically, this video is really cool because this could be a concept for a DLC, but it's not. It's a mod, but imagine if they used some of the space they have in this game and did this type of thing. Now, yeah, I know we can't get custom cars, unfortunately. It is a shame. We did have custom cars when Rockstar made I think it was Midnight Club LA. They used real cars and things like that. It would be cool if they were able to go back to that in GTA 6 and have real cars, just like Forza and that, so we could have the real sort of things. Because if you look now, the screen will go to the right in a minute, and there's Ferraris. I think they're the 458, I think. I'm not quite sure. I think they are, off the top of my head. And wouldn't it be cool if the game opened up more sort of garages and custom garages that you could maybe work in? Now obviously if we can't work in them, that's fine. But GTA 4 had like a garage sort of like place, and basically this is a car showroom. And it's really cool, the idea of it, because think if we could go into actual car showrooms and how realistic the game would be. Because I know people have always said there is one car showroom, and wouldn't it be brilliant if we could actually go in there and purchase a car that way? And I think it would be pretty cool if they did do more stuff like that. Because yeah, we have the online websites and that, but I think if we're able to buy more stuff in car showrooms like this, it would be really cool. Now, it would be even better if we could have the cars in the game. Like, as you can see, Lamborghinis, there's a Nissan there, you'll see a Skyline in a minute, you've seen Ferraris outside, I think that's a Mustang over there in the background. It'd just be really cool if we had some real cars in the game. Now obviously in this video there is some DLC cars that are coming out very soon to GTA, but there's also real cars, and obviously they're through mods. Now obviously I know Rockstar is not going to bring real cars to GTA 5, maybe GTA 6, but probably not, because the amount of money they have to spend on copyright, they'd probably lose money, but then they'd make more money on the game itself, because like GTA sold hundreds of millions, probably nearly billions of copies of the game. Anyway, so imagine if we could have a DLC like this where you owned a car workshop, basically, because I'm going to play a clip now and I hope you enjoy it. And basically this is basically just to show you the sort of cool thing. Now you've seen this is the sort of showroom garage sort of like bit where you bring the customers, show them around, and you have your office, your headquarters, the owner or the manager would work there. Now if anyone's watched Yanimize and all that on YouTube, recommends going there. That's the sort of cool DLC it would be like, where you're in charge of your own garage, a bit like Benny's, and you take full control. You're the owner, you make money through that. You have to get the cars, you have to make sure they're customized, and if people, the NPCs come in and buy them, but online people can come in and buy them. It's a bit like when I said the DLC for the nightclub DLC would be really cool if they did that, where you own the nightclub and you work for your hard-earned money. Because that's not then exploiting it. It's not going to be easy to exploit. You need to make the cars look decent, have good colours and everything. Not just have every car white or black. Different colours of cars, different aspects of each car and everything. If you've got the same car, different modifications. But wouldn't it be cool if you could take it into the back then and customise it like you'll see in a minute? But I just think it'd be really cool. Now what I'm going to put on the screen is a scene from Need for Speed, if I can get it. Need for Speed the film, when the main guy who sort of crashes the Koenigsegg and causes the whole guy to go to jail and all that, his scene is basically, he has a scene where he owns like a floor full of like a showroom basically with Lamborghinis in it and that. So I'm going to try and get that. If I can't, then that there won't be a space and you won't really realise anything. But if there is, then just bear with me and you'll enjoy that clip. Guys, unfortunately I never found the clip. Unfortunately, never found that clip, and yeah, I spent ages looking for like an image or just anything, a screenshot. I even went on YouTube to find if I could just take a screenshot of it when it came up, or go on Netflix and take a screenshot, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and it's not on Netflix anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, unless I do some more research just before I upload this video and find it, there won't be a video for the bit I'm on. But if you ever watched Need for Speed before, you'd have seen when he's on the phone talking to the guy in the lighthouse saying, I'll put a bounty on for my Lamborghini and that. If you look, you look outside that window bit, it's got a whole showroom for sale. And that is exactly what would be really cool, to own your own showroom. Just like these videos you see here, this video, he has his own showroom. And actually he has a showroom for like JDM, I think it is. Them type of cars. And then just a really hyper supercar sort of thing here. This is what this garage is. And there's bits here now where you can customise your car. Build like spoilers, bumpers. There's like even a motorbike sort of type thing on there. You've got off-roaders, but they've been hired more than normal, so technically they could be in a monster truck class. It's really cool what they do, and the detail that goes into mods. But why can't Rockstar make them themselves? Like, because look at the detail and everything. That is a real car within the game. All they have to do is bring this type of DLC in, and it would be really cool to use, and actually would work really well. Because we actually have a background bit in each and every single one of our garages in our apartments, besides the Maze Bank ones and that, where you can access where you can't access the garage, but there is like a little garage area behind all your cars by the TV and that. And I always wondered, will they ever open that? And they never have. But imagine if they had opened it, how cool that would actually be, and how much fun people would have customizing their cars like that, going into really loads of detail, but also then having that where they can own their own car show, like car shop and showrooms and that. And car meets would probably be more interesting, because you could say, oh, let's have a car meet in front of my showroom, just like you saw before with all the Ferraris and that 3 parked up. That would be really cool. And look, there's NASCAR specs, there's like a classic muscle car over there, but then you could put really like loads of engine upgrades under the hood, so then no one knew whether that was actually a muscle car that was slow or a really, really high performance muscle car that was brilliant in drag races and you could use for races. That would be really cool. Now, this one is actually really cool. Look at the detail on this, because basically you've got your cool, high expensive, really high end sort of showroom garage, where you can go and buy your Lamborghinis, your Ferraris, your Skylines like you saw in the back, modify muscle cars, modify anything you want. But then you could have dedicated ones, so you could pick whether you wanted to do an all-round type garage showroom or have specific ones like this one now dedicated to JDM, where then you just do cars that you modify like JDM, but you could also maybe just have one dedicated to muscle cars, off-road, super, and you can only modify them cars then within that warehouse or within that sort of showroom. Now personally, I would pick like the first one, and also it would be cool if it could be built in your design, but it obviously had to be, so like you have the design of everything we've ever bought, like the Maze Bank and all that, and the yachts. You have your own design of the building and the layout and where you put things. Now that would be really cool if they let you pick things up and move it to different areas and build the warehouse or showroom, as you could say, in your own design, because that would be really cool if you could. Now obviously this is only a mod, so that is your only problem. Obviously it's a mod and it probably never will happen, but this could be a really cool concept that if Rockstar got the idea that we really like car customization and the whole car customization and being able to go into buildings, because people always say, I was in a car meet today that you'll see later on today, or tomorrow I should say, so they like to go in burger shop, they like to go in them shops, get access to things and do more activities within GTA. This would build, imagine opening the nightclubs and having a business in a nightclub, and then in the daytime running a showroom, or being a manager. You could get your friends to run certain parts of the job. One of them could be a mechanic, and there could be like little mini games where you fix the cars, things like that. It would be really cool, and it would, it would be small ways of making cash, but large amounts of cash when the payout comes. And it would all be up to Rockstar though to make sure the exploits don't happen like they do now. So it wouldn't be that bad, really, if you think about it. Now, this is where I'm going to end this video here. There'll be a little bit of a time lapse of the rest of the sort of video, because I want to show you all of it. But that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Press the notification button down below for instant notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And I hope there hasn't been too much like background noise and things like that. And obviously me talking, dry mouth, nearly deaf, need a drink of water. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.